So you guys were I'm hearing a lot of you guys wanted a theme song shortened, so here we go. This girl reviews movies, games, and books. Sometimes she plays them. So does that, and when she does it with the cat, does that make her crazy? Does that make her crazy? Probably. So, it's shorter. There you go. CrazyCatLady or Martha Butler does not own any trailers or pictures. I use them under fair educational for and entertainment purpose. It's like it's all they did. Well, those years ago. See? No, I don't want to do any more of it. Okay, guys, let's do the green.
You're taking a rather long time to make your move, old friend. One would almost think you're lingering. Perhaps to keep the game going as long as possible. Aha! I knew it. You invited me here to play so you could riddle me with questions. I see right through you, boatman. You're kind to be concerned, but everything is fine. It's fine. It's fine. All right, maybe it's not fine. What's wrong? That is an excellent question. If you must know, I suppose I have to wonder, why am I still here? Yes, I know I'm dead. In the land of the dead. That's not what I meant. The thing is, after the Muse took the throne, I thought that was it. I left with all the other shades. One by one, they all faded away into oblivion. Even Benny. But not me. I expected it, I wanted it, yet I remain. Why is that?
Okay, green time.
I thought life was really over, and I was ready to meet the end, to leave behind a world of suffering, to make love to oblivion. But I stand here now, corrected, left with nothing and no one. I have somehow been rejected, and I don't know what I've done wrong. What now? And who now? Where do I belong? Thought I'd live my destiny, but is there one more song? Now this and now that, I will find my place again, and
You know, this isn't normally my kind of thing. I go for the heavy beats. But it's nice.
Have we met?
I mean, probably a long time ago. When you died, I would have been someone else, though.
Ah, then you're Hermes.
And you're Orpheus. Persephone once told me I should stay clear of you, but yeah, a lot has changed lately.
Well, anyhow, was there something specific you wanted?
Well, I heard you singing, not like intentionally, but I just thought I can help. Maybe what you need is to get away. Maybe I can bring you up to the mortal world?
You can do that?
Yeah, it's a psychopope thing.
You mean psychopomp?
Could be. So cool, right?
Skyscrapers.
Such a magnificent sculpture. Is this for a god? Is this city built over a volcano? Perhaps this isn't the end. There's so much to explore. My lips, they tremble. My hands, they shake. There's a whole new world in store. I suppose I must go home, back to being terribly alone. I suppose it's time to return, isn't it?
Sure, if that's what you want.
Well, I'm dead, am I not? Surely there's no choice in the matter.
You left the underworld before, right? Long time ago. That means you can again. That's the rule.
So, all these centuries, I could have returned at any time?
You'd have to find a gate and get past Corone and Cerberus. Not that either of them are really into their jobs lately. But yeah.
Then I'm alive? Alive? Can you believe it? Orpheus lives again!
Yeah! Oh, this is your thing.
Do you hear that, modern world? Orpheus, bard of the ages, the legend who moved the heart of the king of Hades himself, walks amongst you! Ha ha!
We still don't know who that is.
I suppose the question really is to do what?
I got it. Why don't you start a new story?
A new story?
Yes, a new story. You asked what you do when your story's over. You write a new one. Here.
Well, I don't know if you're aware, but my story was the stuff of true legend. I I wrote songs that defined our world. I had a love, the envy of all others. Even my death was the thing of spectacle. Which reminds me, are the Maenads still about? They made my disembodied head sing for quite a long time. Most uncomfortable.
I don't think so.
The point is, a masterpiece is no easy thing to follow. Surely that holds true even today.
I get it. Sequels do kind of suck sometimes. But not always. You gotta try.
You're only saying that because you're Hollywood.
What's your interest in this, Idol? You know next to nothing about me.
I heard you sing.
That's hardly the same thing.
Isn't it? Greece made Athena give up through the power of a song. Corny, I guess. But songs show what's inside your heart. And how many times do you get to see what's inside someone's heart? If that doesn't make you know them, I mean, what does?
I suppose you have me there. All right, Hermes, consider me intrigued. How should I begin this grand new tale you propose?
Yes. I was thinking I could show you around the mortal world a bit first. Show you how everything's...
No, that sounds like it would take forever.
You have a whole lifetime, right?
You are very astute, my young friend. We can use that clever mind to our advantage.
No one has ever said that before.
Imagine, you are about to read a magnificent modern tale. At its core, its very essence is...
Action?
I do cut a heroic figure, it's true, but I'm actually rather shit with the sword.
Good dialogue, Ben.
One can hardly talk their way into a new legend, can they?
I don't know. Romance, maybe?
Ah, yes, the old tales are full of your conquests, from Perseus to Penelope
I can't remember.
to even the beautiful Aphrodite.
I remember a different,
No way.
different one.
It's an excellent point. I do yet ache for Eurydice, but perhaps it is time, yes? Tell me, young Hermes, what is the fastest way to find love in this modern world?
Love? Like, real love? Oh, man, I guess there's... that. Is speed dating still a thing?
Speed dating. I'll find a new love and we'll go down in history. Once more a true love, I'll find it tonight. I'll find a great love the way I found Eurydice, and I'll find it tonight. What do I want to get out of speed dating? The most glorious love, the heavens above will tremble in awe and shake at their core. The winds upon the seas will feel like a breeze compared to our love. Let's call that a practice run. I'll find a new love, somebody who will understand that love's a klaxon from the mouths of gods. I'll find a great love, gonna roll the dice once again, and I'm liking the odds. Are you ready to give all your love to a guy who wants to love you?
Of course, I wanna love you like I love Darren.
Who's Derek?
We want to know who. We don't want to know who Darren is. I wonder why.
It It's so nice to find someone who understands the pain.
Of course I do.
Love someone so much, but never see them ever again.
It's the worst.
Because you make a deal with the king of the underworld to set your love.
What, you're saying you're like her?
But then you turn around and she's dragged back down into Hades for eternity.
You're going too far, buddy.
That's really interesting.
I am an interesting person. So glad to hear that the suitors of today are willing to open up in pursuit of a truer love. I'll find a new love, one to share the past with me. Poetic, it's us against the world. It's so compelling, can't wait to make some memories. Let the future unfurl. Your face, it reminds me of someone familiar, like someone I used to know. A face that belonged to a terrible monster, a snake-headed gorgon who feasts on men's organs, a creature to pity, but still kinda pretty. What I'm trying to say is in a snake-headed way, you look really nice tonight. I meant it as a compliment. That was a compliment. Okay, shake it
Unless
off,
she likes
Orpheus.
snakes,
It's
it
only a
ain't.
matter of time Till you find the one. I'll find a new love and they'll accept my compliments. Once more a true love, they'll compliment me back. I'll find a great love who has the taste for eloquence. Time for another crack. Why don't you tell me your favorite thing? I'm sure that it's dull and immensely boring.
Oh, it's so niche, I'm not sure that you'll care.
Well, I shall humor you. Go on, take me there.
History, ancient Greek history. History, history, history. Ancient Greek history. History, history.
Do you like the story?
Yes,
Of glory,
yes,
of gods giving power to men.
yes, and heroes with lyres.
Yes.
Whose music inspires.
Yes.
My favorite, of course, he is.
He has to be.
Apollo.
No, not him!
Apollo inspires me too. It's nice to meet someone like you. We can agree that musically, what he taught Orpheus changed history.
Oh, Orpheus, there was a clown.
Hey!
What?
He was a musical genius, but he turned around at the stupidest time in the stupidest way. We still call him stupid to this very day.
Twinkle!
Someone I trust, who also hates Orpheus.
Not great for my sense of self-worth to be insulted for losing my love to Hades for all eternity.
Wow!
I'll find
I didn't know that guy hated Orpheus.
One for the ages that won't crush my self-esteem. I'll take a fine love, one that doesn't think that I'm laughable literally.
Got no problems, just got bank, making that money, savvy on blank. Take you to the Shangri-La, buy you a bucket of caviar. Let me show you what that money can do. Take you to a zoo by a kangaroo. The best things in life are free, but I've got a Salvador me. And if I let me date you, you can have a Salvador me too. You would be good with me, because I am good with money. And I would be good with you, cause I assume that you like money too.
got money to burn. I might be ready to learn, but it is fate that I won't bite. Maybe if you showed me a good night, we could be a modern couple. You could teach me all about the modern things, like what's with these devices. They seem like they're vices, but
What is a cell phone?
we could be a modern couple,
And we could do the most modern couple things, like our work late at night, come home drunk, then we'll fight. 20 years down the drain, wasted lives, what a pain.
then we both realize there's still love deep inside. After all of this time, we rekindle the light.
Sounds pretty nice.
Interesting. A few extra drachma might be a little fun, but it's not all that counts.
I don't think you know what his drachma
Maybe
is.
I could be a modern lover. I'll find a new love, one to show the world to me once more. A true love who's stylish and fair, a rich or a poor love, it's all the same, but maybe one with less than back hair. Okay, for this one, just be in the moment. Hi, my name is Orpheus. Excuse me, you're not allowed to use that. You're not listening to anything I'm saying, are you?
No.
I'm 2,000 years old. I've been the ruler of Hades for the last 1,000 years. There's this infernal device that turns you all into living shades.
is that? How old are you?
I'll find a new love and build my own a light-up thing. It will be real love, a thing to be desired. Their intense obsession I have seen once before when Prometheus brought them fire. Alright, this time let's start with a joke. My, if you're down here on Earth, then I guess that the heavens must be missing a muse. Wasn't that funny? No, I mean, sorry,
It wasn't that funny. Creepy.
Where's that bell?
Okay, I think she went.
I
think you got a crazy head.
Perhaps I missed my calling. I'll find a new love who thinks that I've charm and grace and honest and true love, who laughs a little less. We can share
And not
stories of comedy
a psychopath.
and glory. Who shall be next?
It's been the longest day. I just wanna hear someone else say that I want a new love.
I want a new love.
I want a true love.
We'll go down in history.
A love worth retelling.
It's worth more than gold to me.
You hear what I'm saying?
I've said it before to
We'll
myself.
find a new love.
We'll find a new love. Is this a new love? It's so nice to meet someone who shares my sentiments. Indeed, today has been very long, and most people here seem completely imbecilic.
Yeah, I'll say. I've had similar encounters. Some guy who was recording our whole date.
Someone who couldn't handle my great jokes.
I swear there was a guy who was half beast, half man.
Oh no, the event's about to end.
Okay, maybe I'll see you later.
I This will be true love, the light of my love. Spoiled for choices, I knew that this would be easy, and all in one night. You are the one that I want, and you are the one that I need. Our hearts are the same, nothing could get in our way. That is why we agree that this will be
the best long-distance relationship.
Wait, what do you mean?
Did I not mention I'm moving to Fiji?
No?
For 10 long years, give or take 10 years more. Let's say 30 years to be safe.
Okay.
Okay, why are you even bothering doing this then?
Almost a new love, but fate is pointing me elsewhere.
I should have gone with Darren Girl, maybe.
Perhaps a true love, but not meant to be. Love mustn't be what the fates are driving me to find, or else it would be easy.
So, what do you think? Fun, right?
Yes, indeed. Yet, also inefficient. Too much is being left to chance, and that needs to change starting now. You two, you are clearly perfect for one another. Accept it. And you, yes, you with the spectacles. Accept your destiny. We can all see it, even if you cannot. And you there, with him. No, don't attempt to flee. Look at him. Look in your heart and see that I am right. And you two there together? You, over there with them. You're welcome. And you two ladies, magnificent. And for you, him. It's not a consolation prize. It's perfection.
Can't help but notice there isn't anyone left for you.
Alas, my friend, you are indeed correct. Yet, I fear this was never going to end any other way. The instant I met Eurydice, I knew we were to be together. The clouds parted, the planets aligned, the gods wept. This speed dating? No. It was mere shadow play in comparison.
Oh, sorry if I steered you wrong.
Is there another I should be speaking to instead?
I don't know. Aphrodite? She always knows what's up.
No. No, the gods bequeathed me with one gift of love already. It would be unseemly to ask for another. It appears I'm on my own.
We haven't even tried any apps yet. There are like dozens.
I need a distraction. Surely one can be found here. Taverns used to be entertaining, after all.
Perhaps it was a mistake to leave Hermes behind. Too late to rectify, I suppose. The clientele here seems rather unsavory. Nary a wealthy patron or philosopher among the lot. I should learn how to use one of those things. What did Hermes call them? A seal throne?
Oh my.
Mark, phone.
Discovered in such squalor. Might you be in search of a little company?
Brooding alone only really works if I am alone.
But brooding is so very sad. And it has been so long since I spoke with one of our kind.
Our kind? My lady, I am one of a kind.
You are not so unique, Bard. Mortal you may be, but Medusa knows an outsider when she sees one. A fellow time traveler like herself.
Medusa? Here?
And why not here? Even in our day, such taverns were a refuge for the sad and weary.
Oh. You've had a day comparable to mine then, I take it.
A day, a month, a century. I've lost track, truth be told. It never ends for the likes of us. This is our lot, as the fates have decreed it.
I confess that I struggle to see how you could exist among mortals, Medusa. Is that not difficult, given your unique tastes?
Why, it is not difficult at all. In fact, I have been on a diet. Can you not tell? I have been good, truly. Only,
Don't you hate it when you accidentally eat somebody? It's always so awkward.
Well, you jest. But if that man did not wish to be eaten, he should not have knocked on my door, wearing his silly suit and tie, asking if I was familiar with his god. Me? Huh. Who knows every god? The god.
Last I heard, you'd become a servant to the very idol who cursed you. I'd offer my condolences, but Hermes suggested something happened to her?
After Lady Athena was exposed for her part in sweet Calliope's demise, she went into exile. I know not where.
And you've heard nothing of what became of her since?
No. And I pray it remains that way. I skulk in the shadows for her no longer. The chorus disbanded after the trial, and now, here we all are, scratching out a new existence under mortal scrutiny.
And now that you've been left to fend for yourself, haunting taverns can't be your only business.
Well, the little muse was true to her word, and convinced Apollo to help poor Medusa find a way to break her curse. Progress has been made. It has certainly stymied the cravings, to a point.
Better than what could have been expected under Athena's thumb, I imagine.
Helping Apollo with his lost little flock is scarcely better, but at least the hunger is not so terrible now.
So Apollo is helping you.
Sometimes I find myself suspicious of it. So, I am no longer being used by one who despises the very sight of me. That is as fortunate as one such as myself could hope to be.
I never would have thought one could find kindness among the gods, yet it seems here we are. Well done. So, am I to believe that you've come to the same watering hole of despair as me purely by chance?
I might have asked the same of you. Here I pass unnoticed, spared the gawking of others, so I am a frequent patron as of late.
I imagine it is difficult. It has always felt like a strange and unusually cruel thing, your curse. Is there truly no way to reverse this condition? Must you remain this way to the ends of eternity?
There is more hope now than there has ever been of restoring my mortal form, but progress is slow, if it happens at all.
Well, it could have been worse. At least you didn't end up like Scylla.
At least in the sea, I could stay hidden. Perhaps Scylla is worthy of envy instead.
Who's Scylla? I gotta look up to see who Scylla is.
You didn't hold back with that one.
The pig trick had its uses, at least.
Really puts things into perspective, doesn't it? I have a hard time believing you approached me just to relive the olden days. What is it that you want from me, Medusa?
I am oh so curious about your story. What brings you back to the mortal coil after so many centuries away?
If you must know, I have returned to discover what the have in store for me. I thought my story complete, my ending written, and yet it continues on. Alas, I have yet to discover the plot.
The envy! Oh, I can hardly stand it.
What are you talking about? I'm lost. I'm without love, without purpose. Who could desire such a thing?
Me. Not all of us can start over with such a clean slate.
I confess I hadn't really thought of it like that. It seemed less a new beginning and more of...
The lack of an ending? What is lacking is your perspective, Bard. You have every path available before you, but you fear to select one.
Shall I pick at random? I do not want any old story, Medusa. I want something worthy of my return. Do you blame me?
You have been given a great gift, Orpheus, whether you realize it or not. Your story has ended, and now remains open to infinite possibility. Mine has trapped me, with no end in sight.
There was an eve where I was walking along a narrow road. At the end I found a village where I made a
Medusa didn't try to eat you? I heard she's been cutting back and everything, but...
She attempted to encourage me, I think.
That's good! I mean, it's better than the alternative, right? Oh. Hey, big guy. Where to next? If you're not, looking for love, what do you want to do?
Perhaps I could prevail upon you, young Master Hermes, to give an old bard some advice.
Whoa. You want my advice?
Why not? Despite your appearance, you are an idol with experience that spans many ages, no?
Technically, yeah. It's just that, Apollo always says I make interesting choices. And I don't think he means good interesting. Hey, we can figure it out. We have, at least one whole brain between us, right? Oh, I know. Okay, so what's the worst thing that's ever happened to you?
Okay, so I'm done.
I was torn to pieces by angry maenads. They kept my disembodied head as a treasure so it could sing to them forever. Or until it was stolen and thrown in the sea.
Yes, perfect. You could write a song about that.
That's very horrifying.
Totally. Work on a song and it'll get your creative juices flowing, when I'm making a new video,
It's Hermes.
Oh, hi. Not all at once, please. That's my shirt. That tickles. Okay. One selfie, all right? Just one. Okay, maybe one more. Okay. That's fine. Good. Sorry, my fans can be a little...
Fame! A return to fame shall be my purpose. Tell them, Master Hermes. Tell them that the Bard of Ages has returned. Tell them he shall play to the crowds once again.
Okay.
Tell them that Orpheus's Back from the Dead tour has begun.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, how about one last song? Here's something a little more personal. And I
Down. It's not fair. Walk away. Man, you made the horn play really loud, didn't you? Or Cordy? What the heck? Who added? Why did you add that? This is awkward. Run! Do you even know what that even was, Orpheus?
Hey, now that was awesome!
What?
Again? Oh, man.
Of all. Just as I remember. Crowds chanting my name. Music that thrilled the soul. My every sense of fire. Until the moment the curtain fell.
And?
And that's the thing. It's exactly as I remember. I have already taken this path. Hermes, I do not need to take it again. It's kind of you to keep trying to help me, young master, but I fear I'm beyond help. You'll only end up joining me in my malaise.
No, don't say that.
Why do you persist so? Surely I have not earned such dedication.
Well, you don't need to earn it. That's just what I do. Lucky for you, I figured this might happen. Come on!
Go? Go where? There's nowhere for me to go, Hermes, and nothing for me left to do.
Yeah, there is. Come on, old timer. She's not gonna wait around all night.
Huh. It's snowing. It's a lovely view. But why have you brought me all the way up here?
To meet me, I think.
My, if it isn't Grace, last of the Muses, and Queen of the Underworld. It has been a long time, Your Majesty.
I guess it has. I kind of thought you'd...
Drifted off into the proverbial sunset? Succumbed to oblivion? I thought so too, but it seems it was not meant to be.
I guess that explains why you've returned from the dead. But not how. I thought that required a great sacrifice of some kind.
A price I paid long ago, or so Master Hermes recently informed me. Not that mortal life has brought me any solace.
Yeah, Hermes said you were feeling a bit lost. They thought that maybe I could help.
They think that, but you don't? I'm sensing a bit of hesitation.
Well, I guess I just don't think of myself as much of a problem solver.
You snatched the throne of the underworld without much difficulty. I'm willing to take that as a vote in your favor.
You think you would be mad, but you're not.
You?
Wonders beyond imagining. Once I would have sworn only gods could live in such a place.
So, I'm not really sure where to begin with this.
Tell me what you've been up to, Your Majesty. You haven't been back to the underworld often, I know that much.
Kinda shirking my duties, huh?
To tell the truth, there's not much to shirk. The mortal world is so much more enticing, yes?
Mostly I was in charge of reintroducing the idols to the mortal world. Interviews, talking to world leaders, it was a whole thing.
Was. The effort is complete, then?
I guess? I thought it would shake the entire world. Even the idols did. I mean, finding out the gods of the ancient world were real. But everyone, I don't know, got used to the idea. Really quickly. Or they just thought it was a big conspiracy. They all kind of moved on. So there's not much for me to do anymore. I guess you could say I'm kind of between gigs now.
I have to ask, did you come to the concert tonight?
Of course. I heard the Orpheus was appearing in concert.
Who wouldn't want to go to that?
I mean, it was incredible. The control you have when you play your instruments. I didn't think it was possible for a harp to rock.
Oh, stop. No, don't stop. I want to hear some more.
He made it
Shut
a zoo
up.
rock,
You know
which
how
was
good you are.
weird.
Yes, I suppose that's part of the problem. I mastered my craft. I had my cheering crowds. None of this is new.
It doesn't matter that everything's changed. There are instruments, heck, countries that you've never
even heard of.
True, but how different would it all be, really? No, I fear tonight was my last concert in the modern world. Forgive me the observation, but it appears that you're at something of a crossroads of your own.
I guess I am, yeah.
No romance, then? No love of the ages to keep you occupied as you
Here it
decide
comes.
what to do next?
Oh, there's Apollo.
He's wonderful, but if he's
Support you, whatever you want to do, Grace, one more time, I think I'll scream.
There are worse things than having the unwavering support of one you adore.
That's what I keep telling myself. I guess what I'm trying to say is that you and I are kind of in the same boat.
With one major difference. I lived my mortal life. You, despite being immortal, have yet to live even that much.
There is that. Still, you're probably as close as I'm gonna get to someone who will know what I'm going through.
So you coming here tonight was not entirely for my benefit? Not to fear, Grace. I'll keep your secret. So, here we are, Grace. How do we decide what to do next?
Tell me honestly, what made you want to come back?
I assume
My story had reached its completion. Cue the snickering by the chorus.
I'm sorry?
A theater joke. I suppose what I'm searching for is a proper ending.
Or the next chapter. I guess there's only one way to resolve this. I hope you're not too tired from your concert.
Orpheus? Too tired for a song? You must be joking.
Tell me what's the plan for you?
I'm just not inspired.
What's the thing we do to get this furnace fired?
Oh, I'm tired. Far too tired to choose.
You, the muse, you could use.
All of that time making sound. All of that time waiting round. All of that time, all that sun. Maybe I'm done.
You think you're basically cooked, but have you properly looked? There's something you might have missed, and it's that you now exist. You're out of the bell jar, you mortal. Are you open to it? Are you open to it? To hunting the savage boar, to opening the jungle store, to drifting a sports car, to writing a memoir, to stalking a film star. Are you open to it?
That's all exciting stuff, for sure. But Grace, I've lived lives by the score. And now I think it's time to let the sun set.
You can let go, like you say. You can let go while you stay. You can let go while alive. Live alive.
To let the waves crash on my head.
Let the waves crash on your head.
To let a person share my bed.
Let a person share your bed.
Or scale a mountain's peak and let
Let
the sun set. Each day is anything but
Things can
gray. You could go back to clay, so you live decision. An entire life.
I've been there. Big decisions are hard.
The fates have always decided for me.
Well, now you get to decide.
And now oblivion for me to dance with sweet Eurydice. It's time to go, it's time to let the sun set.
Are we gonna see her?
I can let go, meet the air. I can let go of despair. I can let go.
Eurydice!
She'll be there. She'll be there. I ran to keep the star in sight. Kept up the pace to feel its light. But now I think it's time to let the sun set.
So, that's it? It's over?
I think so, yes. I believe so.
But you already tried that, didn't you? You said so yourself. You walked into the sunset and nothing happened. What's different now?
I suppose now I'm at peace with it.
But I'm not. I mean, I thought we'd at least... There are so many adventures you still haven't had, right?
And I would have been glad to have them by your side, Hermes. My place is with Eurydice, in whatever oblivion lies beyond. I know that now.
Fresh fields before me, waiting for my feet. Soon you'll tell a story in a line in the wheat. The bird flying over will see what was made. A short line that ends in a fade. Fresh fields before me, give me to the air, out into the nothingness. My love will meet me there.
Dead. Back to the dead.
Well, fine.
You win again. I miss Orpheus. He was fun. How about you, Corone? You ever wanted to go to the mortal world? I guess, actually we need a pretty big glamour. You know, I used to be worried about you, me, Grace and all the idols. Times were really looking rough. But now I think are gonna be all right. Another game? Oh, a different game. What, you worried I'm gonna beat you this time? Alright, well, where do you store your games? Where do you store anything on this boat? You know what? Don't tell me. I think that I'm gonna buy you a console.
Ads in. Here on playing on a video game.
The one that I get you is going to be the
He
superior
probably
one.
would
You'll see. You'll love
be
it.
a very
We're
big
gonna have
controller.
So many games, and not even just single.
Okay, guys.
They're ones that you can play together.
I'm gonna look up this.
I'm gonna beat you. Then you'll
See
get yours.
who that lady was that they mentioned earlier. Okay, it says right here, since Scapula was, according to the sea, based on the sea, a circle of daughter of soul, out of jealousy, poisoned by the water with drugs. When Scapula went down into it, dogs warned her from things that she was made into a monster, and she prevents her injuries from Eustace that's not Orpheus by Cell. That's somebody else though. Okay. Cell by, and she was robbed into completion. So this is what they were talking about in the game. This one. It does sound pretty bad. But I never even heard of her. So that's it for right now, guys. I'll see you guys later. I don't know. I have all the trophies for that DLC, but I got all the trophies for the main game. So I'm done with this game for now. So back to doing Disney Dreamlight Valley. They could have done if they're doing more DLCs, they could show us how they get Dusa back to normal and what happened to the other idols, because they mentioned that Zeus and Poseidon might be out there, but we don't really know. So just wanted to add that, and I would like to see what the other idols look like in this, the other gods look like in this game, but they had to make new designs, so we'll see. I'll give this DLC. I thought it'd be longer, but it is. You get to you can play at least 3 times in order to get everything, and it's still, because you don't have to do Freddy, or you don't have to do you don't have to show Grace getting over loves like what she was saying over love. She just have to at least do like 3 different forms, and so I'm probably gonna give this one like an 8 out of 10. I do only the song I really do like is that Orpheus does by himself. The other ones are fine, but I just mostly care like the one that he does by himself. Okay, so see you guys later. Like, favorite, and subscribe.